Hello, in this video we will be going over my biology equipment inventory and then going over potential extensions I can add on later on to this program. So I will be creating an account right now. So I just wanted to show how, if we just do this, we have simple checks. So username must be at least 3 characters long, and it also filters for only letters, numbers, and underscores. I'll just say Pat1 for my username, and then I just wanted to show something similar for passwords. Passwords must be at least 6 characters long for an account, so you have to remember your username and then your password. Okay, so I just have basic user interface. So this is my dashboard. Since this is a new account, it has 0 total items, so there's nothing here. 0 total quantity, 0 low stock items, 0 broken items, and 0 damaged items. Just please take a note of the coloring. Broken items are red, low stock items are orangish yellow, and damaged items are orangish yellow. And we also have these features. I will be exporting data into a CSV towards the end of my demonstration, and there are also fast cuts. So this just takes you to a low stock. So I'll be showing you my inventory right now, some basic inventory UI, and let's add equipment. So let me add eyewear. I'll add multiple and then just go over them. So I can change the quantity to 11. Let's say they're in good condition. This would be protective wear, and let's say glass cabinet, glass desk, and you can add equipment, and then I can go and add more equipment. Let's add microscope, quantity 5, and location teacher's desk. We'll say that they are in fair condition and that they would fall under the microscope category. Please note how, because there is lower quantity than minimum stock, it has turned yellow, and how the items have their own IDs, as well as them displaying the put in item name, quantity, location, category, condition, minimum stock, and potential actions I could take to alter this inventory. So let's just add one more item, and this will showcase what happens when the condition is set to broken. Let's just say instruments, test tubes, and let's say there is a quantity of 15 broken test tubes, and the location would be high shelf. And then add equipment, and then you please note how there is test tubes has been added with quantity of 15 and with the minimum stock. We can now obviously change the minimum stock. I'll show that next, but please know how this is now red. And then I can change the name to, what if I just wanted to rebrand these as glass tubes, quantity of still 15, and let's just change the glass tubes, quantity of 15, let's change the minimum stock to 5, and now let's save changes. You can cancel the changes And let's say now they are in fair condition. Changes have been saved, and now you can see glass tubes has its own ID, item name, and we can change minimum stock to reflect what we want minimum stock to be. And now I'll show you searching and filtering. So let's just say we wanted to only find earwear. You can see now there's only earwear. We can refresh. And let's say, what about glassware? Only glassware. And let's say we wanted to only look for safety equipment. You can see there's only safety equipment. Refresh. And let's say we wanted to get rid of the microscopes. Now there's no longer any microscopes. Now I want to show low stock. Well, I guess I can just export it. But low stock, we just display if there was any low stocked items. And then I can export it as a CSV or as a JSON. And I can also export the low stock items as well. And I can also import data. Well, let's just export as a CSV. You can see it creates a file name. Save. And now it's added to my files folder. And if I were to have opened it up, you would see that it would be a new file that would display the information in my inventory. For one possible extension of the system is the addition of a barcode scanning feature. This would allow equipment to be added to the inventory by scanning barcodes rather than manually typing the data. The existing equipment table structure supports this expansion because new attributes such as barcode ID can be added without changing the existing functions. Another potential extension is the implementation of user role permissions. This would allow administrators to manage inventory data while restricting access for other users. Since the system already includes a separate user table and authentication model, new permission levels can be added without restricting the database. These design decisions ensure that the system remains flexible, maintainable, and capable of supporting future enhancements. The system was designed to allow future expansion and modification through the use of modular programming techniques. Key components such as authentication, database management, and inventory processing were implemented to separate modules, allowing individual parts of the system to be modified without affecting the entire program. And that concludes my showcase. Log out.